and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, Jay Pops.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, today's date is June 28, 2021. It is a rainy day in the great city of Houston, Texas. It should be raining all week, I believe, man. So, hey, we're going to be in for a wild one. I'm hoping it doesn't rain like that for the 4th of July weekend, but from looking at my radar, it's looking like it's saying like 40%, which means it's like iffy. So, man, we'll see. But anywho, guys, on this latest edition of the Homemade Podcast of Sports, I will be getting into this one thing. And this here is a trending topic, and I think all of you guys who responded, I think all of you guys who are still responding, and which is very, very crazy to me, but oh, excuse me. After following a pair of commitments that committed over the weekend, and I'm pretty sure it is way more to come, man. You guys just have to stay there. There's way more to come in July. But following a pair of commitments from Ish Harris, Eli Holston, that's 2023 quarterback, and of course Montreal. I don't want to get this guy's name wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Montreal Harris from out of the Woodlands, Texas. All three of those guys committed in like 1 week. That was very intriguing. That was very impactful to everything that's going on right now and about to go on, specifically at College Station pertaining to football. So anywho, man, I brought out this topic, and this topic is still trending right now on Twitter. I put it out there on Twitter. And if you guys don't know my Twitter name is @jpops05. Please follow me there, please. But this was the question. I asked this one specific question, and this must have blown the roof off of everything. Will Texas A&M University win a national championship in the next 3 years? That's the question that I asked. That question blew the roof off of everything. But also within that question, I said this here. Please be truthful with the answer to regardless to if you're a rival or not. It went off the roof. I mean, it went off the hinges quick. I did not expect to get that much feedback. I expected to get feedback, but not that much feedback. I did not expect this young man here to quite say what he said. This from Bobby Taylor himself, the 2022 cornerback commit, Bobby Taylor. We will. Case closed. It can be a lot of people, it can be a few people to come on here and tell me, oh, well, man, we've heard that all before. No, you haven't. Not like this. I'm going to say that once again. No, you haven't. Not like this. For that young man to respond immediately and say, we will. Case closed. That young man sees something. He has a goal in mind, just as well as others. This team specifically this year, and as well as with Kellen Mond, he just couldn't quite get there. They all have one goal in mind: national title. It has been a very long time. I cannot say this enough. We have not won a national title since 1939. I cannot say this enough neither. We have not been ranked number 4 to close out the season since 1939. I can't say that enough. So that's why it's very different going forward. We had a Heisman Trophy winner, Johnny Manziel, and we still can close out the season at number 4. Had the most prolific offense in probably A&M history, I believe, and still couldn't close out the season at number 4. We didn't have a prolific offense for that 9-1 season. We had a damn good defense. It wasn't as good as the Wrecking Crew. But we were right there. We made everything work. That's what I'm saying. We made everything work together. That created a 9-1 season and to be ranked at number 4 when it was all said and done. That's why it's different. It is different going forward from here on out. And anybody who is doubting that, all I can say is stay tuned. I can't tell you nothing else. Or I'm going to tell you this as well. Rewind back the 2020 season. Watch everything. Watch it all over again. Because I can tell you this, it's only up from here. It's only up from here. Texas A&M was a sleeping giant for the longest, and Jimbo Fisher has finally woke up that sleeping giant. The sleeping giant just hadn't got to the top of the mountain yet, but we're coming. We're coming. You ever climbed up that mountain and you keep on grabbing those rocks, just keep on going, grabbing them, and you just kind of slip a little bit. You just kind of slip a little bit again. That's what Texas A&M has been doing for the longest. But for that 2020 season, we grabbed that rock. We climbed it. We just made one trip up early. We made one trip up early that legitimately cost us from getting to the top of that mountain. I'm going to say that once again for the people in the back that didn't get me. We climbed up that mountain. We got the rock, and we just made one slip up early. And that was the reason why we couldn't get to the top of that mountain. Well, I'm going to tell you this. 2021 season, we got a whole new rock to come. Because we ain't done yet. I'm going to say that once again. We ain't done yet. We got a whole nother rock to climb, baby. We got another mountain to go to. And this time, that mountain is going to get climbed up. You ever been up in that little sky thing? And we're still talking about the mountain. I'm about to get off of that. But you ever been up in that little... In the little things, like main event is one of them. You know, you see little kids climbing up them little rocks and they hit that bell, bing, let them know that they're up there. That's what Texas A&M is headed. We're about to go up there and hit that bing, national title. Told you. But it don't even have to be the national title. But why stop at the playoffs? We want to berth in the playoffs. We want to get there first, and then we'll go from there. We want to win the SEC West first, and then we'll go from there. We want to win the SEC championship, and then we'll go from there. It's a lot of people ain't going like that. It's a lot of people ain't going like that. They're not. But hey, it is what it is, man. Because we're coming. We're more closer than what we've ever been. I'm going to say this once again. We're more closer than what we've ever been. Texas A&M going forward is a 10-win program. It isn't no 9 from here. It ain't no 9 from here. It's 10 wins or nothing. That's the goal. 10 wins or no wins. That's what we're going to. All right? So, before I get all the way deep off into it, shout out to all of the Lady Aggies. The Lady Aggies have made a lot of history over the weekend. I believe it's about 3 Lady Ag track stars that are now going to Tokyo for the Olympics. So shout out to those guys, man. Shout out to those women. They are excelling in track over there, and I love it. Shout out to the women's sports in general. Shout out to it all, man. Just know that us Aggies are watching. We're all watching, man. We're behind you guys 100%, all right? So never feel that we're just backing one sports program. I told you that on the last podcast. Never feel that we're just backing only one sport. No, we're backing all sports. This is Aggie family. We commit to all sports, period, going forward, man. We love you guys. We see you guys. Best of luck to all of you in Tokyo out there, all right? All right, so guys, let's keep going here. Like I say, the number one topic and the number one question of the day, and also be looking for something from Mr. Olin Buchanan. I know he's gonna get me for putting this out there like that. But please be looking for something from him. If you guys are not a subscriber of the Tex Aggies, please, man, go on there and subscribe. I believe it's nothing but like $1 to get started, if I'm not mistaken. If it is, I do think it's like $1 for like the first 30 days or something like that to get started, man. But make sure you guys subscribe to that. That is a huge Texas A&M website that keeps all sports news, not just football, people. All sports news, okay? So please make sure you guys go on there. Shout out to the entire Tex Aggies Nation, which is Billy Lucci, Olin Buchanan, Gabe Bach. He's still a part of that nation. Ryan Berninger, the entire front office. I cannot name everybody over there, but those guys know I'm talking about. The young lady who calls out the text, talking about the text of the day, stuff like that. Shout out to the entire radio station, man. I love those guys. I love that radio station. And once again, shout out to Mr. Morris Carter for introducing me to that radio station. Morris, if you're listening, it's like I know you are. I thank you. So with that, guys, with that question, like I said, it is now a meme that has been created by a fellow ag that sent that to me in a message with the question that I asked: will Texas A&M University win a national championship in the next 3 years? And this is a meme and everything. As you guys can see it, that's the whole meme, man. And that's the question. That's what it is. Will we? I already know we will. I'm not looking at just one. I'm looking at maybe two, a back-to-back run. A lot of people is going to shun me for that. A lot of people are going to probably hit the unsubscribe button for that. Then again, a lot of people are going to probably hit subscribe. Just stay tuned and see if we can really do it. We can. We can do it, man. We can do it like crazy. I told you guys I was going to talk about Mr. Bobby Taylor. Bobby is the leader of that bunch for the next 3 years. He's not only the leader on defense, but he's the leader of the team in general. All right? We all know there's always the quarterback that's known for being a leader. But now we're going to witness a young corner come in early in his career and take over that leadership role because he wants it. And I believe that the team knows that he wants it and they will give it to him. All right, Bobby, well, go ahead and lead. Come on. Let's do it. He wants something. The reason why he wants it is because he knows how a championship feels. All right. If you guys did not know, Bobby Taylor is coming from Katy High School. Katy High School by far. And I know you guys don't like me saying this name, talking about him. But Katy High School is like the Alabama of the Texas area. To be quite honest with you, in the years that I've been watching Texas football, Katy is like the Alabama of Texas. You know, everybody wants to knock off Katy. You know, and I believe that's the reason why he maybe didn't commit to Alabama. Alabama fans are going to come over here and, of course, say something different. But I believe that's the reason why he didn't want to take another visit over there is because he wants to go and lead a Texas team. But I believe that he wants to go and lead a program that knows that they're going in the right direction. They just need a couple of more things to fall in line. Like we've all said, us Aggie fans, and like we all know the people that's not Aggie fans, Texas A&M has a shot to do that this year. And I don't see why they wouldn't do it this year. I'm not going to place all of everything on those guys. I don't want those guys to feel that way. But those guys play with passion. They're playing with passion this year, okay? And this young man is going to add to that passion. All right? Even though he's not playing this year, this young man follows A&M like crazy. It looks like he's almost already on the field with him. And he ain't even much playing with him this year. He doesn't come out till next year. But I believe he will graduate early, probably in January. Just say, hey, man, I'm here. I'm ready. Come on. I'm ready. I can't wait any longer. I can't. It's something special that is going on at Texas A&M this year and beyond. You guys have to believe me on this stuff. I cannot make this stuff up. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up at all. That is not a made up thing, man. It's not made up. Now, I know on the last podcast I was saying that Texas made up a good 100 to 150. Guys, I was just calling out a number. The actual number that we do make up, and I think this man here, and he's a big LSU fan. He comes on here and he comments a lot, and I love it. I love it. I love it. He was saying, man, you sure they make up this and make up that, like, you sure? And he went and done research, and I thank him for doing that research. But no, this is the actual number. Texas alone for top level athletes, that's 5 4-stars. 5 and 4 stars, I'm sorry. We have about 46. So we make up a good 1/4 of that portion, if I'm not mistaken, for the top 300. We make up a good 1/4. The next one behind us is Florida. So Florida has about 47. You know, they're one number above. They have about 47. So they make up another 1/4. The only ones that's behind us after that, I believe, is California. But I don't want to say they make up like a 1/4 because they don't have number like about a good 23 or something like that. The next one was Georgia with about 18 people over there. But anywho, man, but the thing that I was trying to get at is that this is a talent-rich state, as everybody already knows that. It's just a matter of, can you keep all the talent here? You know, unfortunately, we can't keep everybody in state. I would love to do that. I would love for Texas A&M to do that, but unfortunately, you're not going to keep everybody in state. You know, that's just how it goes. I believe that ever since Texas A&M has moved to the SEC, it has garnered the SEC's attention to now put their foot inside of Texas and maneuver like they just really want to. I'm going to say that once again. Ever since we went to the SEC, it gave the SEC a little bit more leverage to say, well, hey, we're going to go inside of Texas and we're going to recruit there as well. So the Big 12 has already been doing it here with the likes of Oklahoma and, you know, Texas, of course, but Texas doesn't count because they're Texas. It's a Texas school. But, you know, but yeah, you know, that's just putting it out there just to give you guys, you know, the perception and the actual number. So this is another reason and why Texas A&M will, just like my man Bobby Taylor here, case closed, Texas A&M will win a national title in the next 3 years. It's because of this here. So I'm going to go into it and I'm going to shock a lot of you guys. Just like I've been saying that these guys are going to shock you, period. So, you guys remember that wide receiver room, Texas A&M University? I need all the wide receivers at Texas A&M right now and all the wide receiver recruits that's coming in to stand up. Once again, I'm going to shock a lot of you guys. Remember all that flat we got? Oh, well, man, they're not explosive enough at the wide receiver position. Oh, they're not that at the wide receiver position. Oh, they're not this neither at the wide receiver position. Well, according to the 247 Sports calculations here, in Athlon calculations, Texas A&M is the 8th best program at the wide receiver position. So I'm going to say this once again. Texas A&M is the 8th best program right now at the wide receiver position. So what are you guys not getting? I don't understand what you guys shun me about when I talk about that wide receiver position being the most surprising unit. I meant that. I didn't know that they were the 8th best in the country. This is in the country. This is not in the SEC. This is in the country. I told you guys that. Why do you guys not want to believe me? Because I'm not professional yet. I said it. I'm going to say it once again. I'm not professional yet. This is a homemade podcast sports. Even when I do become professional, it will still be a homemade podcast sports. Had nothing changed. So why don't you guys be believing me? So let's go through it. Texas A&M best wideout from 2020 was Anaya Smith, who is back for his junior season in 2021. Despite having 3 fewer catches than top target Jalen Watermeyer playing running back, Smith led the team in receiving yards with 564 and was tied for the lead in receiving touchdowns with 6. He caught 43 passes in 10 games and will look to be the team's top target out of the backfield in 2021. There's also optimism surrounding Damon Demas, a 247 Sports Composite 5-star recruit in the class of 2020. Demas was the number 3 ranked wideout in the entire recruiting class, but did not record a single reception last year in 4 games. However, head coach Jimbo Fisher put any concerns about Demas to rest back in May. He really came a long way, Fisher said of Demas' performance this spring, according to Brent Zimmerman out of the Houston Chronicle. Fisher also called Demas showing this spring outstanding, per Zimmerman. The Aggies also returned Chase Lane, 29 catches, 409 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hezekiah Jones, 18 catches, 178 yards. And Caleb Chapman, 14 catches, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns. They named Jalen, but they ain't giving him receiving yards. See, you guys aren't understanding that Baylor Cupp haven't even gotten started yet. You guys aren't understanding that Baylor Cupp is a former 5-star recruit at the tight end position, the number 1 tight end coming out of the class of 2019. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Instead of a 1 tight end set, we're going to run an A2. What are you guys not understanding and not seeing right there? This is the reason why I say A&M will win the national. This is the reason why I say A&M will win the SEC West this year, and the SEC. I understand what Georgia's doing, and if we don't win it, then everything was right about Georgia. Georgia has a lot of talent. I just believe we had a better coach. Am I not right? We have the better coach. Now, would Georgia lose any games in the East? No, they would not. I've already went on a record and said that they will not. They will also be Clemson, in my honest opinion. And I like what Dabo Swinney has built over there, but I believe that they will beat DJ Uiagalelei with a defensive showdown. That's what I believe. But anywho, this isn't about Georgia. Georgia has its own podcast. This is about A&M, where they're going. The receiving core is there, number 8. Let alone the running back. Running back core is like number 2 and number 3 in the country. The O-line, everybody talks about the O-line. What the O-line got to do? The O-line to be there. I'm not worried about the O-line, man. Once again, I've talked to Keon Green's dad, which is Henry Green. We had a damn good conversation. And I have to schedule another conversation with him. He told me not to worry about the O-line either. For what? He said, man, I ain't worried about no O-line, man. O-line gonna be good. Quarterback position. Everybody likes to talk about that, right? Well, who's gonna be the quarterback? Who's gonna be the quarterback? Oh, the quarterback. Well, does A&M have a quarterback? Why do you guys keep on missing the fact that Haynes King was a top 150 recruit? What are you guys not seeing there? Why do you guys keep on missing that Zach Calzada has an arm out this damn world? What are you guys missing there? I've already said that regardless to whichever one wins the job, and which, in my opinion, should be Haynes King because of his mobility in his leadership, that doesn't say anything to me about Zach Calzada moving on from the program. That doesn't register to me because I believe him and Jimbo Fisher has a damn tight relationship in which I believe that young man will sit back like Mac Jones did and say, okay, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to learn, boom, process it, bam. Come from a 3-star and look like a damn 5-star. That is my honest opinion. I've already went on a rant and said that as well. What are you guys not believing? Oh, I got to see it first. That's fine because I feel the same way. I'm just very passionate in what I do. I do a whole lot of research. Sometimes I can't do all of the research. So I like for you guys to do it for me sometimes and come and tell me information that I don't know. I love it. But once again, we have the formula. Everybody likes to try to down Jimbo Fisher's offense, in which I don't know why y'all are doing that. That is crazy to me. Y'all seen 3 years with Kellen Moore and think all of a sudden, well, Jimbo Fisher ain't got it anymore. That's blasphemy to me, man. That is blasphemy. Second thing is our graduation rate has went up significantly. I'm talking about so far as football players went up significantly. Kids are going to class. This all plays a part into winning things consistently. I'm gonna say it once again. This all plays a part into winning things consistently. Be looking for that, man. We haven't gone anywhere. We haven't stopped. What's the problem? What's the issue? Oh, well, you guys didn't see it. Oh, well, we didn't see it in 2020. So what? Who gives a shit? That was last year. This is this year. We went 9-1, and we're only going up from here. I'm going to say that once again. We're only going up from here. Once again, back to the question. Will Texas A&M University win a national title in the next 3 years? Nobody asked that question with R.C. Slocum. Although R.C. Slocum had a damn good wrecking crew. That was a different college football era. They were there. But nobody just really asked that question. Okay, will R.C. Slocum win a national title this year? They didn't ask that in those years, man. They just wanted to get there because they had the team to do it. It was something that R.C. was missing, though. It was, in my honest opinion, and from what I've heard, a quarterback. It was just a quarterback because they had all the resources to do it. It was just a quarterback system playbook, I want to say. You know, but like I say, man, we're ahead from R.C. Slocum, and R.C. Slocum is looking at us heavily, and R.C. Slocum wants us to do it for him. R.C. Slocum knows that he was there. He just couldn't get over the hump. And plus, RC kept on losing all of his damn coordinators, man, which was crazy. He kept on losing all of them. He lost a lot of coordinators because of what he was running, and it ran damn good, but he lost a bunch of his coordinators. That plays a huge role. He lost like at least 1 or 2 every year because they were that damn good, you know? So with Jimbo Fisher, man, he's going into his 4th season with the same coordinators. Maybe like 1 or 2 is gone, maybe 3 from out the bunch. But so far as the main coordinators, offensive, defensive, special teams, everybody is still there. Once again, what are you guys not seeing in the next 3 years? What? Because it's Texas A&M? Because we're not a blue blood? Because we're not the team in Austin? Is that what you guys not believing? Because I can damn sure tell you if I was coming over here talking about the team in Austin, everybody would jump out their seat like, hell yeah, I think we can do it. Yeah, because y'all are a blue blood, right? But because that A&M not a blue blood, we're in a conference with Alabama and LSU and the SEC in general, we can't do it. That's what a lot of people think. But this year, somehow, some way, they see it. They just have to see the first 5 games to honestly let them know that, oh, okay, we up. And them is 3. We are a threat to the SEC period going forward with Jimbo Fisher at the helms. Everyone knows that this team plays more physical than what they've ever been now. Ever since they've been in the SEC. Not to say that those teams did not play physical, because they did, but it got up to a certain point and we just occurred too many injuries. That has all changed now. And I love the slogan that Jimbo Fisher uses. We ain't done yet. Because we're not. We're not done yet. It's not over. Stop thinking that this is the ceiling and that's it. This is not the ceiling, man. This is not where we stop it. We ain't done yet. We haven't accomplished anything yet. Yeah, we got the Orange Bowl, but that's it. Is that all you guys really want? Or do you guys want a national title? Please tell me. Let me know. Do you guys want a national title? Or do you guys just want to continue to go to the New Year's 6 bowl games? And win an Orange Bowl and say, hey, we done our best. No. No. We want gold. We want crystal balls, in which it ain't crystal balls anymore. You know who got the last one? You know who got the last crystal ball? Jumbo Fish. And I'm going to leave it at that. Once again, guys, this is Homemade Podcast Sports. I love all of you guys. Please hit that subscribe button. Right there in the right there in the right hand corner at the bottom. And also hit that bell reminder so you guys can get this when this goes breaking. But also, please be looking for me going live. And this is a drum roll. We made it. Please be looking for me to go live on YouTube on next week, next Monday, July 5th. Yes, it will be a special edition. I will go live at 12 noon because everybody, including me, because I'm off. I'm pretty sure that all the other federal places and stuff like that are off on next Monday. So be looking for me to go live at 12 noon, all right? I'm not going to hold you guys like that all day. Please be looking for me to go live. It'll be the very first live on YouTube, and I'm hoping that my Aggie family is there with me, backing me up. All right, so I thank all of you guys once again. It's the Homemade Podcast Sports with host J Pops, #GigaMag.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the #Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter @JPops, on Instagram @JPops, and also on Facebook at #Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. #GigaMag.